Can you talk a little bit about
Hmm.
any tips
Hmm.
you want to provide for, say, small business in this space? Because I think a lot of the questions I get are, I don't have a massive, employee base. So how can I tap into diversity, equity, and inclusion if I don't have a big workforce?
Of course, of course. And I think that's really key when you are building the inclusive thinking and inclusive living into the DNA of your organization. It doesn't matter what size the organization is, you're going to celebrate people, you're going to recognize people, you're going to recognize culture, you're going to celebrate culture, you're going to be invested in culture. You're going to also, if you have interns, you want to ensure that those interns come from underserved communities. You want to be the beacon for how does a small business create inclusive living into its DNA of the organization, of any type of organization, and you start with those basics. And I think the first thing is asking your employees what they want, asking your employees what's missing, asking your employees what they need. A lot of time it's not about salary. A lot of times it's not about, more days off. It's not about, shorter hours, etc. It's all about recognition. It's all about investment, and it's all about access and awareness. You are ensuring that your employees understand what their performance eval looks like. You are ensuring that when it's time to be promoted, that they are communicated with effectively about the promotion process. You are ensuring that women have rights in the workplace, such as maternity leave, etc., and they're able to take days off, because in some places women can't take days off. And that is something that is truly crippling for the world, not just that specific country. And then it's important for you to educate yourself, to listen, to learn, and to love.
I love that.